All right, let's get right into it. We're going to talk about something that can absolutely cripple a business, employee turnover. But here's the thought. What if you could stop reacting to it and actually get ahead of it? That's what we're looking at today. A platform called OpenElevator that's built to be an early warning system, one that makes that invisible risk, well, visible and actionable.
You know the feeling? We've all been there. That key person on your team, the one you absolutely depend on, just walks in and quits. It feels like it came out of nowhere, a total shock. And that one surprise, it kicks off a whole chain reaction. Projects get derailed, crucial knowledge walks right out the door, and then there's the massive cost of finding a replacement. The thing is, leaders don't lose good people because they don't care. They lose them because the real risks are invisible until it's way too late.
I mean, just pause and think about that from your own experience. That pit in your stomach, right? And then the big question that follows. How did I miss the signs? The problem is, those signals are usually so quiet you can only ever see them in the rearview mirror. So look at how we've always tried to deal with this. We use engagement surveys, we do exit interviews, we track turnover rates. But what do these tools actually tell us? They're all lagging indicators. They're basically business autopsies. They're fantastic for explaining what went wrong after the fact, but they do absolutely nothing to protect your future. So the issue isn't a lack of data, it's a lack of visibility into what's happening right now.
And this gets to the heart of it. The real reason for preventable turnover isn't some big, unsolvable mystery. It's something very specific, something you can actually identify: prolonged misalignment. This isn't about one bad day or a single stressful project. No, this is a slow, quiet drift, a gap that grows over months until the connection is just gone.
Let's break that down. The first piece is values alignment. Think about it like this. It's the gap between what an employee really cares about, things like innovation or maybe stability or making an impact, and what the company actually rewards every day. When those two things don't line up, that employee starts to feel like they're just in the wrong place, even if they can't explain exactly why. Okay, and here's the second piece of that puzzle: interpersonal alignment. And honestly, this one is a huge deal. It's all about how well an employee and their direct manager naturally click and work together. You've probably heard that people don't leave companies, they leave managers. Well, there's data to back that up. If that core relationship is full of friction, it doesn't matter how amazing the perks are, that person is a major retention risk. And this is exactly where the solution comes in. OpenElevator isn't just another survey tool. It's designed to be a visibility layer. Its whole job is to take these fuzzy concepts like misalignment and actually quantify them. It turns that vague gut feeling that something's off into clear, hard data you can actually use. So how does it do that? With super clear, defined risk thresholds. Let's start with values alignment. The magic number here is 80. A score below 80 is a huge red flag. The data shows that an employee in this zone likely has one foot out the door. They're probably already disengaged and looking for what's next. Now, for that critical relationship between an employee and their manager, interpersonal alignment. For this one, the line is even tighter. Any score below 85 indicates a high risk. That means the friction in that relationship is so significant that it's become a powerful reason for them to jump ship as soon as another offer comes along. And this is what it actually looks like for a manager. It's not just theory. It's a simple, actionable dashboard. You can immediately see who's at risk. Take Joanna B., for example. Her score of 60 puts her deep in that red zone. This takes all the guesswork out of it and helps a leader focus their energy where it's needed most. But look, the number itself isn't the end goal. The data is just the very first step. The whole process is designed to push you from data directly to a meaningful dialogue. It's about getting that quantified clarity, then using simple frameworks to have the right conversation, and finally intervening early and precisely before it's too late. I think this quote just nails it. We're all drowning in dashboards and reports, right? The goal here is so much simpler and more powerful. It's not about adding another report to your to-do list. It's about a real business outcome. Fewer of those gut punch surprise resignations. So it all comes down to this one question. Every single team, every organization has these hidden misalignment gaps. The only question is, can you actually see them before they turn into empty chairs and blown deadlines? What's the invisible risk hiding on your team right now?